morning. I know I did not put in my community that I was going to do a live this morning, but I am actually getting ready to prep my dinner for the day. And if you look at my title, we will be having zucchini and squash, and we're going to have some potatoes. So I'm going to actually get all that prepped, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do my dinner before I cook it. But I'm not going to actually cook it. I'm just only going to prep it. So I thought I'd bring you guys along, and you already know I have to have my bag. This bag, I use these bags faithfully because this is how I put, when I cut up everything, I usually put it in there. I did, if you follow my haul, you will see where I got most of my vegetables from. So this here I purchased from the market. And then the green ones, green zucchini, these right here, they look like cucumbers. I purchased these from Aldi's. And then my potatoes here, I purchased these from Meyer. And my red onions, I purchased these from Aldi. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut everything up and get it ready. So how is everyone doing this morning? I know I get up early. I've been woke since, and you guys that follow me already know I wake up at 4 something in the morning, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and start prepping my dinner and getting it ready for today for Sunday's dinner. So that's what I'm going to do. It does not take long for this to cook at all, just a few minutes. And I'm going to cut up some red onions in this too as well. So, and welcome aboard while I prep my dinner for today. And usually when I cook something, it lasts for a few days. Hopefully this does, because I love zucchini and squash. This is the summer squash. I thought maybe all of them were the same, but I guess not. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut this up and get it ready. I have about 4 more to cut up. I would not be showing my face today because I am comfortable. I got out of the bed. I look kind of, yeah. So you know how it is. Some mornings you get up, it's just like, okay, today is going to be a different day. So I'm going to just still complete what I'm doing. And do you guys like summer squash? And then do you like, which one is your favorite, the green or the yellow one? Like I said, I like both of them. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, this is the last part of the yellow one. So I just pretty much slice it. You can cut it how you want to cut it, cook it how you want to cook it. But this is the only way I really like mine. I know some people, they do make zucchini bread. I haven't learned that trick yet, but I'm sure it's not hard to do. I know once I see someone else make it, I'll be able to make it too. So, but I'm just going to go ahead and continue to cut this up. These are pretty big. Like I said, I did purchase these from Aldi's, and I was like, wow, these are a nice size. And some things, I do go to the market. Some things are cheaper at Aldi for me. And to me, that's the closest I'm going to get to farm-raised vegetables. A lot of the things in there, if you go and look, a lot of the stuff in there is organic. So that's another reason why I go there. So let me slide this because this is pretty much done here. Just gonna slide this right on in here, guys. I did clean this stuff this morning. Everything is washed, clean, and ready to go. I try to have that already done before I start my filming. I don't know if you guys joined me yesterday, but I did a live on ginger shots, and I just had my ginger shot. It was ginger and turmeric. If you guys can go back and look at that live, it was really nice. Okay. Okay, let me finish cutting this up. I usually you could put red onions in with your zucchini if you want to cook it with that. If you want to cook it with bell peppers, with other vegetables that you want to cook it with. It's up to you. Where are you guys chiming in from? I see I have some people here. So where are you guys chiming in from? It's pretty cold here where I'm at right now. Is this the way you guys cut your zucchini up, or you just put it in a slicer and just let it do its thing? But this is the way that I like to do it. Hi, Gloria. I'm so glad that you chimed in. Good morning. Good morning. Glad to see people come in and say hi. You know, that's a good thing. Some people just want to see you, just make your food and don't want to talk, and that's okay too. But me, I'm a talker. Even when I'm on other people's lives, I'll say something to them, or at least say hi, But I don't know if you're just coming in, Gloria. I am cutting up my summer squash and my green zucchini. I love them both. I'm just pretty much prepping everything, getting it ready for my Sunday dinner. And usually, Gloria, when I make my food, it lasts for a little while. New Orleans. Well, hello there, New Orleans. Welcome aboard. Good morning, Tegas. So glad for you guys to come in and chime in with me this early morning. And it is quite early. I am Eastern time, so it is just beginning to hit 7 o'clock in the morning. And it's cold as I don't know what. Well, hello there, Maham. I'm so glad you guys chimed in this morning. This will be a faceless video because I'm looking kind of rough this morning. I usually try to come in and, show myself. But if you go back and see my videos, I do interact with people. That's just something that I enjoy to do. And look how much is in there already. And if you guys look at the food, this is just not for one day. So hopefully this lasts, because I can just eat the zucchini by itself. I love my vegetables. Well, I'm so glad you're doing great, Cecil. It's just good to come in, to see people come in and talk to me. I really appreciate you guys so much. And I'm glad to see that you're here to see me prep my dinner for today, for Sunday. I'm also going to do some homemade mashed potatoes. So I do have my potatoes over here, so I will be cutting that up too as well. So everything, I like things that's fresh. Some things, everything I cook is not like that, but majority of the time, 95% of the time, I try to get things that's fresh for me and better for me. What's on the menu? I will be having this here. It's going to be the yellow summer squash, this zucchini. I'm going to also cut up, I have some potatoes here. I'm going to boil these and mash the potatoes. And then I'm going to have a roast. If you guys follow me, you see I did do a haul on everything that you see here in front of me except for the potatoes. Those were in a different haul. So that will be for dinner, actually for the next few days, to believe it or not. So yeah, I got to get that little spot off of there. Yep, just cut it off. It won't hurt it. What are you guys fixing for dinner today? From Houston. Okay, Houston. It's 6 o'clock where you're at in Louisiana. Okay. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, guys. It's actually just hit 7 a.m. here. We're Eastern time. and it's cold here in Michigan. I am a Michigander. Been here all my life. I like Michigan. The snow doesn't bother me, especially when you've been here for, for a lot of years. I've never been to Louisville. I'm sorry, Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Louisville. Thank you, James. I don't know if you guys saw my video yesterday. I did do a live video yesterday where I did some ginger shots. I just had my shot this morning, and it will let you know everything that I put in my ginger shot. The ginger shots will last me at least for 5 days because I do it for the entire family. So what I'm going to do after that, I have 4 more days left. I will be making a beet shots. So I hope you guys will be able to join me on that. Okay, let me peel this thing off of here. I have to get some onions for this. I mean, not onions, but some gloves for this here. Because you don't want that, you might accidentally rub your eye or something, and you don't want those onions to get in your eye. So that's why I'm going to put some gloves on for that. Because once that onion get in that eye, oh my goodness. Yeah, we don't want that. So I'm going to put some gloves on for that. So what are you guys cooking this morning? Good morning, Patricia. I'm so glad that you joined me. Well, hello from Africa. I am so glad that you joined me this morning. So what are you guys cooking today? I don't know if it's Monday where you're at. Africa, it might be. I think it's Monday where you're at. We're still on Sunday. You never been to this state? Yeah, Michigan is it's a nice state. It's certain areas. Certain areas is really nice. It's a lot to me. It's a lot of farms in Michigan too. I didn't realize it. I'm more of a city girl. So when I started to go on the outer parts of some parts of Michigan, it's a lot of farms here. And I'm sure it's like that in Kentucky too, if I'm not mistaken. So, especially when I'm trying to go to the south, I do see a lot of farms there too as well. Good morning from South Carolina. Well, hello there. I think it's North Carolina that was pretty cold and getting some snow. I did see that on the news, but it looked like everybody is pretty much getting cold weather. So it's just not us Michiganders. And it looked like it's hitting everywhere. But I'm not sure what the degrees is today. But it gets pretty cold. So I'm going to say it will start to warm up about April. Ooh, almost my finger there. So around April, it starts to get a little warm. That's my first grass cut. They start cutting our grass in April. So, yeah. Yes, you do have a lot of farms. Well, hello there. Greetings from Germany. I just like to see everyone come on here and chat. I just really appreciate you guys. Thank you. I can't thank you enough so much for chiming in. Starting on this beautiful Sunday. Like I said, if you're in Africa, I think you're on Monday already. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, hello from Jamaica. All right. Hello, Jamaica. So what I'm going to do with this here, I just usually put this in with my zucchini and my summer squash after I cut it up. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in there. Some of you guys that's just coming on, I'm actually prepping my dinner for today. And I will be having homemade mashed potatoes. And I have zucchini and summer squash over here. Everything is freshly cut. Most of my fruits and vegetables, I get them from either Aldi is a grocery store here, and they sell a lot of good produce. So I like to go there and get my fruits and vegetables. Another store that I like here is called, hold on, let me get this water here. I was washed this stuff this morning. It still has water in there. So I like, another store I like is called Meyer. Meyer is one of my stores I was going before I moved. I was going there a lot. So now that I'm in a different area, I like to go to the farmer's market. Well, hello there, Jason. Well, hello there from Houston. Woo, 31 degrees. Good morning, Ada. I am so glad. God bless you too. I am so glad to see everyone up this morning, up and about. I hope you're getting your dinner ready. I don't know what time it is in certain areas. I like to peel all of my skin. I need to get this knife is so good. I need to get a potato peeler, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let me see which one is better. I'm gonna try both. Those of you that follow me know that I have me a bag around. I put everything in a grocery bag. This is all of the stuff and it's not out the trash. So these are the things that when I cut everything up, I just put it in a bag. I carry this around in my kitchen every time I cook. So I'm gonna try and see if that potato cutter is gonna help. But I think that knife might be better. You have both stores there? Oh, it's 7:08 a.m. You know what? You have the same time I do. We have the same exact time. So let me see. Let me try my potato cutter. I don't even know where it's at. You know what? I used it yesterday on my ginger. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, there it is. I see it. Thank you guys so much for timing in on this beautiful Sunday morning. Welcome, 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 everyone. What I'm making? Morning, Commander. Hi, Carrie. I just cut up. This here, I have yellow summer squash. I have the green zucchini, and I have the red onions. And this is a lot, but when you cook this, it cooks down, so hopefully it'll last me 2 to 3 days. When I cook my food, I stretch my food where it'll last for a few days. And then I'm going to do mashed potatoes. So right now I'm cutting my potatoes up, and then I'm gonna do a roast. And if that doesn't last, then I find something else that's different. There we go. I think this potato cutter is getting it. So I'm gonna put my bag over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up and talk to you guys. So what is everybody cooking today? Come on. I know I got somebody on here. I don't care if you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Come on now. I know you're cooking something. I usually like to prep my food first, and then it won't be so hard. Again, guys, I don't know. I know some of you are just coming in, and I wake up pretty early. I've been woke since 4 something this morning. You're not cooking nothing. Okay, Carrie, I hear you. I see you. I have a roast. The roast, I'm not pulling that out yet. And if you guys, the ones that follow me, will see everything that I purchased yesterday. If you go on I just put up a video when I went to the market. And that's where I bought my roast from. So they look like this potato peeler is doing well. Oh, chili and cornbread. Oh, that sounds so good, Tega. Yeah, what are you cooking for dinner, Tia? Are you cooking dinner today? But what I just explained, I don't know, some people are just coming in. Zucchini, summer squash, homemade mashed potato. I'm not putting any gravy or anything like that. I just like mashed potato. I will put a little salt, pepper, And then sometimes I put heavy cream in there, just a little bit, not a lot. That helps it to be a little bit creamier. So that helps me. And if you don't, if some people like theirs a little chunky, want to taste a little potato in there, you can do it like that too. You said for dinner, no? I'm not understanding, Tia. I'm sorry. Chili sounds good. You know, that is the best thing for this time of the year, especially when it's cold outside. Oh, yes. It can, a big pot of chili or nice pot of homemade chicken noodle soup. And you know, that chicken noodle soup help with all those colds. That broth, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to answer everyone on here. Ooh, filet and mignon. Ooh, we got gifted for. Okay, Commander, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds so good. So what's that? Oh, I can't pronounce your name. Skrill. I'm gonna say Skrill. So excuse me if I say it wrong, but that sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Oh well, welcome aboard, South Carolina. It's cold there too, huh? Yeah, we've been getting like, I think yesterday was in the 30s. It was a little bit warmer. We call that a heat wave. It makes you, oh, okay, okay, Frank. You don't even have to use that. It's just, I said sometimes. I don't really use it like that. But when I mash mines, it mashed pretty good. And I put the little salt and pepper and butter in there. Yeah. But you can do it how you want to do it. But once that masher mashes the potato, it's like, oh my God, it was so yummy. And I don't eat mashed potatoes like that. Every so often, I like them. Sometimes, even if I do the box, which is, I can't remember the last time I bought one, but I would dial it up a little bit, you know? She can't cook today. Oh, you poor thing, Tia. Oh, you know what? 70s, I'm jealous. I'm 70 degrees. You're from Florida. I'm jealous. You know what? Who is that from Florida? Um, Skrill. I I can't handle the heat in Florida. I think that heat gets a little too warm for me. But I like to come visit, you know. Florida is a place for me that I would have to like take a vacation, but I've been in Michigan all my life that when I come to the heat in the South, I'm like, oh my God, it feel like I'm in a sauna. So the heat really bothers me. It's almost like I can't breathe, you know? But I guess your body has to get accustomed to it. So I am in Michigan. I'm in this up here in this cold weather. Yes, it is. It's cold up here. So I think I just have a couple more potatoes to go, and then you guys get to see my meat. And I have to get another onion out because I'm going to cut that onion around there. I thought I had some bell pepper in the refrigerator, but I don't. So it will be lacking bell pepper. And you know what, guys? If this was a red skin potato, I would not cut the skin off. I love mashed potatoes with red skin. I really do. It's just, it gives it a different flavor. It's just so good. I just love red skin potatoes. You got snow too, Carrie? Yes, I am meal prepping, Lumpkin. Yes, I am. Yeah, I bet it does get hot there. Skier, oh, I can't. No. It's just, you know, and then staying in Florida is, I'm going to turn it around. Staying in Florida is like staying in Michigan. And the reason why I say that, it gets cold here and it gets too hot there. So we both have something in common, but different. So that heat, I can't. I think it might be better, probably like 70 degrees. That's really good for right now. So that's just, but when it started getting that 90-degree weather, and then that's, yeah, that gets pretty. What am I making? I am actually today for dinner. I am, this is the potatoes I'm actually doing. I'm going to do homemade mashed potatoes. I have zucchini and squash. I have the yellow squash. And if you guys follow me, if you see, I do have a haul on some of the things that you see in front of me, except for the potatoes. The potatoes, I think they were on there, but it was on a different haul. So a lot of things that you see me cook or prepare is actually in my haul and on my videos. So you guys make sure you check out my hauls and videos. That's something that everyone does on a weekly basis. Everyone goes to the grocery store. Everyone cooked if they feel like it's according to what you're cooking. But, and then I'm going to have a roast. But right now I am just prepping everything, getting it ready. It's too early to cook. I like to cook my food slow. I don't like to rush it. So to me, it comes out better. When you try to rush, that's just too much, you know? I think I only have one more potato, guys. Okay, England. Oh, thank you so much, lump. Thank you so much. So I like to, if you watch some of my videos for the holiday, I did a lot of cooking, and I usually for the holidays I cook things that I haven't had through the year. So that's more like my cheat thing because I do a lot of cooking for the holiday and invite family over. That potato skin on there, that's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to cut up another onion. I am getting ready to get, this is everything so far that I'm cooking. Here's my zucchini and squash, my potatoes. Just have to boil that. So now I have to just get my meat out and get that ready. And then I'm going to cut an onion on top of that. So what are you guys having today for dinner? I know someone's over here. I see quite a few people. I've seen a couple of things. Somebody said nothing. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lily. Thank you so much, Numpkin. I really appreciate it. I go live almost every day. I went live yesterday. I tell people when I go on live, this is actually one of my favorite things. I love doing my lives because sometimes when you do lives, it shows people exactly what you're doing. When you do a video, it's more like behind the scenes, so you really don't know exactly what people go through and how nasty their kitchen getting. You know, you might get a bump on the head and all that stuff, but I truly love going live. Okay, so guys, I have to get another onion. I'm getting ready to take these gloves off. I'm getting ready to get my roast out, and I will be putting, it's a dish over here, I will be putting it in there. Hello, Ricardo. Kroger's, okay. You see my bag? It's my trash bag. You see how I cut everything up and I put it in this bag. So I'm getting ready to get another onion off because I need that onion for my roast. So you can use any onion you want. You can use the red one, you can use the yellow one, but today I am going to use the yellow onion, which is this one here. I don't eat a lot of roast, but sometimes I might have a taste for it. So when I stopped by the market yesterday, I said, you know what? I want me a roast. So this is my roast. It's still wrapped up. So this is what I purchased yesterday from the market. If you guys go and look at my if you look at my live, I did show everything that I got from the market and also what I purchased from Aldi's. So, yes. So I know I see some of the people ask questions. It's like a lot of things that you're asking is already on my videos. Not sure what you're having for dinner yet? Okay. I hope it does, Ricardo. Do you like Kroger's? I see Walker 3R. I'm going to say that. I can't say the first part, but do you like Kroger's? Yeah, this is my Kroger bag. I do not throw these bags away too fast, you know? I keep them. Again, I even use it for my trash can. And then when people come over and they want to, they might want to take something out of here. So I just go ahead and just grab one of these bags. I have so many of them. I actually use them. I mainly use them for my trash can because I have smaller trash cans in the bathroom. So I just put like 5 or 6 of them in there. Usually last for about a month in the bathroom. Instead of going to buy little small trash cans. Yep, I'm cheap. I sure am. I've been doing it for years. And you know the other strange thing about these bags too, guys? I hang them on my doors in the bathroom. You know, I've been doing that for years. I don't know why I do that. And you know what? I always fill them up. I even got my husband doing it. He's like, wait, what is that doing? Why is that over here? And I'm like, I use that for my trash. And the reason why I carry my bag around is because I do not like going back and forth to the trash can while I am prepping my food. Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, all these is a good place to go. Yes, I do too, Clarity. I do too. Now, I want to also do a lunch. I don't know what to have for lunch, but I probably have like a sandwich, something light, a salad. You know, I've done every meal but a lunch meal. So that's my thing that I would like to do. But right now I have quite a few dinners lined up. Some of you that was on my live yesterday, I explained to you like some of the meals that I have ready to go. And I'm really excited about it. I'm just going to use 1 onion in my meat. But guys, I have to clean my meat off. So I will be leaving you for a minute here. And I will still continue to talk to you while I'm washing my meat off, of course. But I have to get this little thing ready. The meat looks really good. And like I said, those that watch me on my video or any of my lives, if you go back and look at my lives, it will show you where I purchased everything from. How much I paid for it, everything. So you will be able to see all of that. Okay? I always, that's why I say anytime I make something, I always let you guys know, just in case you want to get it. But like I said, we're all in different areas. Okay, guys, here's my roast. Well, hello, Angela. Hello, Chocolate. Hello, Keith. Yes, that's so true, Commander. Okay, here is my roast. This is the roast that I purchased at the market. So I'm going to season it first, and then I am going to put my onions on top. Okay? If, you know, guys, you could do things how you want to do it. And a lot of things I like to do, too, before I season it, I like to put avocado oil on there. And the reason why I do that, because it holds the flavor in for me. You know? Yes, it is. I thought it was too. It is a nice cut. That's why I like to go to the market and get my meats. I'll get it there or I'll get it at Costco's. Costco's is another place that I like to shop and get my meat too as well. So I'm gonna put some avocado on there. Here's my oil. And guys, Commander knows I love me some Aldi's. So this right here is, thank you. Thank you so much, Lily. This is the oil that I put. I'm going to put it on both sides and then I season my meat. So you guys will get to see that. The seasons that I am going to use, you guys, whatever you would like to use, you go right ahead. But you might not like what I'm using. That's okay. So I will be, as some of you guys know, some of my favorite seasons. This is one, and this is number two. And a new one that I like too, guys, is this one here. This is what I choose. Again, you might want to use something different. You might just want to use salt and pepper, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gloves on, but before I put them on, I think I have a brush here. I'm going to use this brush. I don't think I really need, I do need my gloves. So I am going to put the oil on here, just a little bit. I don't need a lot. Thank you so much, Walk 3R. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so here's my avocado. Again, I put this on here because it holds the season on here, okay? So I am going to just put a little, you don't need a lot at all. So you just sprinkle a little bit on here, okay? That's all you need, if that. I bought this from the Dollar Tree. Look at that. So I just brush it on here. All the way around to the edges. Again, you do not have to do this. This is something that I choose to do. Okay? I do it on both sides. So I'm going to use my knife to pick this up because I do not want to use my glove. Because the reason why I don't want to do that, because I am getting ready to touch the avocado oil again. So I don't want that stuff on my bottle. Yes, I have a little OCD. So I'm just going to sprinkle just a little again, guys. That's all I need. You do it how you would like to do it, I'm doing something, Carla. Okay. So you go around again. Again, you do not have to do what I do. And I'm going to tell you why I say that a lot, guys. The reason why I say that so much is because I look at everybody else's, not everybody. I see some people that, they're like, okay, I'm going to put this, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to put that, Thank you so much. What was that? Walk 3R. Okay, so now I took my glove off because, I just touched everything. So I'm going to start off with this first. Now, what you can do, because I did put the oil on both sides, you can actually flip your meat if you want to. You're hungry, wet dogs. It's not even done yet. Come on. Okay, Lilia, thank you so much. I hope, yeah. So what you do here is, this is mine's too. Yes. Okay, well, thank you so much, LaHair. I appreciate that. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on here. You put how much you want to put on there, okay? Now, this can be a little salty, so I will not put a lot. Jonathan, okay. I sure will. So sodium is not one of my favorite things. That's why you don't really see it over here, because some of the season that I have has sodium in it. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on top. Okay, guys? This right here is good. It's good. I went to my daughter's house and she had that season and I had never used it before. When I see that, I have to grab it. Now listen, and you know what, guys? Hold on, I got something else for you. I am actually going to, if I could find it. I just used it the other day. I have some fresh garlic. Where is it at? I hate when I go in the refrigerator and I can't find, because the hubby gets in the refrigerator and he moves stuff around too. Guys, what you can do, you can put some fresh garlic in here, which I cannot find right now. That's another good choice that you can do, is put some fresh garlic in there. I don't know what he did with it, and I'm not going to stand here all day and look for it. But you can put fresh garlic on top of here. Just sprinkle that on there, and yeah, it works well. I am actually, this is a roast. I know you're just coming in. I prepare pretty much everything. This here is my zucchini and squash right here. I have summer squash, the green zucchini, and then I cut up some potatoes. So this is my meal for the day. We're going to have homemade mashed potatoes, zucchini and squash, and then we're going to have a roast. Oh, really? You know, Walk, they do not have this. I've looked. They do not have this at all. They have another one, but they do not have that one there. I really like that one. I did see where they did have, different ones, and that's okay. But I like that one. So far, I like that one a lot. Hi, Linda. Yes, it is. Well, when you have a family to feed, yeah. Oh, you have some tube steak or cube steak. I never heard of tube steak. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to flip this and season the other side, okay? Now, you know that the oil is on here. Okay, I do take my gloves off. I do not put my gloves on my box. Some people do this. I can't. No, and I still wipe my containers down when I'm complete with them, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to put as much season on this side, because to me, the other side is actually, it's enough. You know what I mean? Oh, really, Clifford? Okay, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to have to stop by there. Actually, avocado is healthy. It's, to me, I've never had a problem. I've been using it for a very long time. You gonna fix that too, Linda? Okay, these comments are coming through pretty fast here. Yes, it was Jack, I think it's Jackie. Yes, this is actually garlic. Garlic was my, this is one of the ones that I did put on this, and I did purchase this from Sam's Club. Sorry, I didn't see your comment. The best thing to do, if you think that the olive oil is better for you, but for what I understand, it is good. No, I'm not putting pepper on there. If you read this here, this one, it looked like it's pepper in here, so I'm not going to put it. But I don't know if you guys are just coming in, and I did explain. This is the way that I make mine. If you want whatever you want to put on there, you go right ahead. So let me go ahead and complete this, and I'm just going to put some sprinkles on here. I'm not going to put as much. I think I did, because sometimes it could be a little, salty. But their meat is just beautiful to me, Yes, it does. It adds a lot. Liquid smoke. I'm going to try that one day, Linda. Okay, do you, Carla? I'm going to try that smoke. My husband likes to cook with smoke. Now, this garlic, you can do whatever you want to do with it. You hear me? I wish I had my fresh garlic. I cannot find it. It was in the refrigerator, and I'm like, what did the hubby do with it? Not sure, but like I said, I'm not going to go ahead and fight over that. Okay, guys, now what I'm going to do now is get my fresh onions. This is the only vegetable that I have in the refrigerator this morning. I usually do different peppers and all that good stuff, but I didn't grab it at the store yesterday, so I thought I had some left, but I didn't. So I just get my onion. Hey, Calvin. Thank you so much for coming back. So, guys, I just put that on here just like this. I love onions. I love garlic. All of that. And if you want to, guys, you could put a red onion on there. Like I said, everybody cooks different. So do it the way that you would like to do it. And I do like the different ideas with people coming on here and saying what they use. I really appreciate that because somebody on here might want that. And then, like I said, I tell anyone that's cooking food, use what you already have on home. Because sometimes when we cook stuff, we buy other things and we're not using what we already have in our home. So let's use what we have in our home and get rid of that. We don't want to waste anything. It just makes sense. So I am going to put I'm going to get some bouillon, the powdered bouillon. That's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to put that in here too as well. So I'm going to, put it in a little measurement and throw it in here. And because if you want to, you can put a gravy on here. Some people like a little gravy around theirs. Everybody cooks theirs different. Thank you so much for subbing, Ramsey. I appreciate it. I should sear it. No, I'm not going to sear it. That's something I don't want to do. If you want to do yours, you can. Ginger, okay. Okay, I'm making sure. I'm going to try that liquid smoke. There you go, Linda. That's what I'm talking about. And that's how I cook. A little bit at a time. I like that, Linda. I could tell you, Linda. So, if you want, but right now I'm not going to put it in there because it's not time for me to cook it. Yes, I am, Ramsey. I sure am. Okay, so guys, I'm not going to put the, now if you want to, you can get like a beef bouillon and put it in some water, stir it up, and you can put it around here. And this is after pretty much, it has to be almost done. Put it around there. Like I said, if some people might want to do a gravy, it's up to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Swab. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. Okay. Some people do that. Some people brown theirs, but this is I don't know. This is the way I want to cook mine. But you could, like I said, you can cook it any way you want. That's why I like people to come in here, and I appreciate you guys coming in here and saying these things. I do not take offense to anything. Because one day I might try that. But I used to put it in a pan and then like brown it on both sides and do it that way. But I said, I really don't. Oh, really? Okay, Walker. Well, yeah, that sounds good. Let me see, Clifford. Not sure yet. Thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate it. But some of you guys that's coming in, I am just actually prepping. So later on, once everything is done, I will be putting in my shorts so you will be able to see my meal when it's complete. Yes, it does. See, you know what, Wilbert? I usually put peppers on top of that, but I didn't have it in the refrigerator. That's why I explain to people if you do something like this, I put way more vegetables, but it's not there. And I like the idea the person said that brown on both sides. I used to do that, but I didn't want to today, okay? so much, Mimi. Is it? Thank you so, thank you so much. Oh, okay, Linda. Yes, Ramsey, the red onions would be perfect. Not sure, Carla. Not sure. Yeah, those red onions, and I thought about cutting them on there, but I already have it on the vegetables over here, so I think that I have enough. I have enough vegetables, actually. Some people do, Clifford would put it in a crock pot. My husband said that. I said, you know what? I want it in the oven today. And that's why I came down. I've been up since 4, so I said, why not get up and do a live and prep my dinner, you know? It just made sense. So guys, this is everything. I'm gonna show you everything. So just getting up and prepping your food so it won't be so hard when it's time for dinner. See, I used to do that. I wish somebody would have came on here and showed me how to prepare my stuff and have it ready for dinner, especially when I had kids I had to raise, you know? It was pretty hard. So these are the 3 things that I prepped. You guys get to see it. I'm from United States. Sherry. Oh yeah, Ramsey. Yeah, that's why I say use what you have in the house. I do have red onions. I think the red onions look good on top of it. See, I'm an onion lover. I can't even say it enough. I love onions. Hey, Just. Okay, now Clifford. What state? Michigan. I'm from Michigan. Well, welcome aboard, New York. What's going on, New York? How's that snow? Oh, really? I didn't know that, Walker. I love onions in a lot of my food. When I run out of onions, Walker, I run to the store and get some more. Okay, I have to have my onions. Welcome, Wanda from Orlando, Florida. Hi, Auntie. Oh, it's cold where you're at. Oh, it's cold here too. I'm in Michigan. It's freezing here. God bless you too, Linda. Oh, really, Commander? No, that's something I would be interested in, Commander. I've never had pickled onions. What do you put it in your salad? Okay, Linda, thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate it. Well, good afternoon from England. We're actually early in the morning here. I am. It is 7:45. Michigan. Okay, Walker. You take care too, Linda. You have a good rest of your day. England, I'm so glad to have you in. I know some of you guys are just coming in, and I actually just prepped my dinner for today. And this is my roast. Here is my zucchini and squash. I just picked this up yesterday. I also picked the roast up yesterday. If you guys go back and look at my haul, you will be able to see where I purchased everything. You will know all that. Welcome, welcome. Okay, you from who from Canada? Are you? No. Okay. You're asking that question. Oh yeah, that sounds good too, Commander. On top of some rice, yes. Okay, Ramsey, are you from Canada? Hi, Holland. And you know what? It probably will a mail, but I've never had. I'm gonna have to try that. Thank you so much, Chanel. I appreciate it. You are from Canada. Okay. You know, we have people from all over. It's everywhere. And we're okay. You're from Calgary. Okay. So you're from Canada too. Okay, thank you so much, Walker. I appreciate it. Also, look at my other lives. I did one yesterday and it showed everything that I purchased. So you can go in there. You love ginger, Wanda? I'm gonna have to try. So when your ginger, what do you put it in? How do you is it fresh ginger? Because I just did a ginger and turmeric shots yesterday. If you guys go back and look at my live yesterday, I did a ginger and turmeric shot. I just had it this morning. So, yeah. Okay, Laura, that sounds really good. Wow. But what is leek pie? What is that? I've never heard of that. That's something, when somebody puts something on here, I have to Google it and see what's going on. Okay, so some of you guys that's coming in, these are the potatoes I just peeled. Yes, there is still skin on here, and that's fine. I usually like the red skin potatoes. This here, I put onions. These are the red onions that I have in here. And I have yellow summer squash, and then I have the green zucchini. And then here's my roast, and I cut up the onions on top. But you can cook your roast the way that you want to. And I appreciate you guys coming in here and let me know how you do yours too as well. That is just so nice how people share their different recipes on things, because that makes people want to get in the kitchen a little more and be like, you know what, let me try this, because that ginger, I need to try that ginger. Now, ginger, I've only used it in my, it's a vegetable. Okay, you know what? I think that, when I was at the market yesterday, was it Jackwee? I think I saw that. Doesn't look like a carrot, but it's white. Hi, Brahim. No, I'm actually making a roast. This is a roast. I purchased this from the market yesterday. I'm doing mashed potatoes, and this right here is zucchini. I'm talking to Chanel. This is zucchini and yellow summer squash with red onions in it. That's what I'm doing with that. And then I'm going to mash my potatoes. The squash, I pretty much boil it. I put it in a pan and I put a little water in, and then I season it. And then I put it in like a deep dish pan so that because what happens is this is going to shrink and it gets soft really fast. It's almost like you make cabbage. That's how I make mines. But before I do that, I take all of these onions out and I cook these onions first, because if you cook it with the squash, it might be a little hard, and I don't like my stuff a little hard like that. I'm actually making a roast zucchini. I am talking to Brahim. Zucchini and summer squash, and then I'm going to mash some potatoes there. Jackie, okay, thank you so much for letting me know, Jackie. When I have now this here is still some left on here, and that's okay. My favorite mashed potato is the red skin mashed potato. That's my favorite. And I'm going to have to rewash these anyway. So, because I did wash them before, but it's good to go back and wash them again. But my red skin potatoes, yes. You're welcome, Brahim. So what are you making today, Brahim? Are you guys, I did get quite a few people on here that they said that they are going to cook certain foods, and I'm like, this sounds good. And some of them I've never heard of before, so if I ask the question, do not take offense to it. Because nobody's on here to offend anyone. We all cook different, and that's okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Clifford. Yes, it's the best to me. Ooh, that roast chicken, that sounds good. And you know what, Brahim, when I went to the market yesterday, they had a whole chicken, the whole chicken. And the lady said to me, she said, I'm going to throw that in my, what is that pot called? That hot pot, whatever that thing is called. And you know what I did? I grabbed me a chicken. I said, I'm going to do the same thing with the skins on. Yeah, it is. It's good with the skin on it to me too, Clifford. Lee Top Raymond chicken flavor. What is that, Commander? Oh, really lovely. Okay. I don't have a rotisserie, lovely. You're right, Suave. I hope I pronounce your name right. It is. You add that flavor to it. It's so much better. Smothered chicken and mashed potatoes. Okay, Demetrius. Yes. I just mainly, I'm going to, when I cook that, I'm probably going to use the same season that I use I am talking to Sherry. I'm going to use the Creole is one of my favorites. I don't care what I cook. This is going on there. And then I'm also going to I'm sorry. I'm going to also put this on here. And then I am going to put my granulated garlic on there. Facebook Marketplace. Okay. Ramen noodles. Oh, gotcha. You are so right, lovely. I tell people because, sometimes when I make my food online or while I'm on live, they say, okay, add this. So I let them know I add what I have in my home already. And if I need something extra, then I go back out, lovely, and then I'll look. Yes, they are, Chanel. Yes, they are. Detroit, certain areas are bad, but they have some really nice areas. Detroit is actually they have a lot, and where I stay at, it takes me a little over an hour to get there, but Detroit has some nice things going. They have concerts and they have a lot of nice stuff down there. Sometimes people talk about Detroit like it's super bad, but it's not like, what people say it is. When you look at it on the news, you think that, oh my God, I'm not going. No, it's not like, no. It's according to what area you're in. I don't care what state you're in. It's certain areas that you do not go in. Okay, lovely. Oh, really, Clifford? Okay, I don't need no mess. I'm already doing my juicing, and that's messy enough. I don't need anything else. Actually, Chanel. You know what, Chanel? I do have in my house where I can make a dessert, and most likely it might be banana pudding. And that's true, lovely. That's why when you come on lives, everybody, it's different strokes with different folks. You are so right. I was gonna say banana. You know why I said banana? Because that's what I have in the house. You funny, Chanel. You guys are amazing. You guys are so amazing. That's you know what? You can do that. Sherry, I see some people are going back and forth, so be careful because I don't like that on my channel. So just be careful what you're saying. Be considerate of others. We're not on here to bash anyone. We're on here to support each other. So I would really respect that you would respect me as a person on here. Okay. I'm not too much of a red meat person either, but every once in a while, who is this on here? Jackie, I will have it. And it's not very, it's not a lot, I mainly cook is chicken and fish is yeah, I like to cook. No, Demetrius, I have potatoes. I'm gonna do homemade mashed potatoes, Demetrius. Oh, to go with the beef stew. This is not beef stew. This is a roast. You know what? And believe it or not, why? You know what, Demetrius? Not no offense, but I really don't care for beef stew. I really don't. Hello, Rosara. That's right, Commander. Let them know. Thank you so much, Lovey. I really appreciate that. We have to be considerate of others. Hi, Cassandra. I sure will if I have to, okay? Okay, Commander, there you go. Rice with vermis. I've seen that name before, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it's like a noodle. What is that? Brahim? Is that like a noodle? The vermicelli? Taters. Ooh, tater tots. You like tater tots? Lovely. Yes, they do. Sometimes I do get my chicken from Sam's Club. I've never had the one my roasted the rotisserie chicken. Sorry about that, Clifford. I do. I do like the rotisserie chicken from Sam's Club. That's pretty good, and you could eat off of that for a while. You can make a lot of stuff out of that rotisserie chicken, Clifford. Yep, you go right ahead. Then you don't have to cook. Just put some sides with it. Okay, Commander. Thanks. Yeah, go buy you one and yeah. Me too. I do too. But every some people just like to go and get theirs lovely. That's the way, some people are just like that. Yeah, but you know what though? Sometimes I will, if I have a busy day and we have a lot of things to do, I will pick up something from the store. But most of the time, lovely, I like to make my own food. But like some people that work, they might want to go out and grab them a chicken or something to go on the side to last them for a few days, which is still okay. Oh, do you, James? Okay. Thin noodles. Okay. Okay, noodles. I kind of thought it was noodles. Wake up. You're funny. Oh, yeah, chicken salad. There you go. I made a chicken salad out of rotisserie chicken. I sure did. You know what else you could do out of there? You could shred that chicken. You can make you a chicken taco. You could put it in a casserole dish. It's so many things you can do with that chicken. You'd be surprised. I did out of one rotisserie chicken, I made almost a week of food. Yes, I did. I do not drink Chanel. Yes, I am. Thank you, Commander. Very much so. You okay? Costco's. You like Costco's, lovely? Well, you know what? We'll keep that to ourselves, Clifford. Clifford, okay? That's okay. Actually, I just bake it in the oven. I do not sear it with flour. I used to, but this morning I choose not to do that. Yeah. You know what, Jackie? Jackie, Jackie. I'm gonna say Jackie. Just go with me, Jackie. Sliders would be perfect. Yes, it would. It's just so much you can do with it. Yep, I took care of that, lovey. You're okay. And I have my moderator on here. She's been on with me for a while. So she will take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. You don't have to worry about it, lovely. We got it from here, okay? I appreciate you, girl. You stay on here and everybody's gonna be nice. Everybody is going to be kind to each other, and we're gonna continue with this. Okay, could you take care of that? Could you take care of that for me, moderator? I appreciate it. It's getting a little out of hand. This, thank you very much. That's why you have to have moderators in here. I've dealt with a lot of things. I've been called all type of names. You would not believe it. Sometimes, and I don't want to, I'm not the type of person that stay on things like that. I do not get this type of stuff in my feeds. And I'm not going to allow it. That's why I have moderators, and they're going to take care of this. Oh, yes, he is. And I'm lucky to have him as a husband. That's my baby. My New Year was nice. Chanel, if you actually go back and look on I did post for New Year Day. I tried to stay on for 2 hours and that did not help. It was bad. I go to bed early and I tried to stay up to 12 and it didn't work. And then I also did a date night for my husband and I decorated for him. It was really nice. I stayed at home. We were snowed in. I couldn't go nowhere if I wanted to, Chanel. The weather was bad here. It was super bad. Yes, they can, Jackie. It's yeah. So, guys, I am going to have to get off of here. I will, when dinner is done, I am actually going to post it so you guys get to see it. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I do lives almost every day. Commander is on here. She knows she's always on here with me. I don't know why I didn't pick you a long time ago, Commander. But thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to put it on Demetrius. I am going to put it on 350. I like to cook my food slow. I know I said I was going to get off of here, but I like to read people's message. But guys, I am. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate it. And then don't forget to hit the like button up there. I will be posting some more this week. I will be going live. Sometime I do it at 6:30 in the morning. Sometime I do it in the afternoon. But if you follow me, you will see in my community where I do post. No, I have not, Lovely. I have never heard of that before. Yeah, I just have mine in just a little plain dish. That's all I have mine in. So if you want to see my next live, you can always go into my community. I always post it. I did not post today. It was a spare of the moment thing because I got up at 4, so I just decided to get up and post. I mean, go live. This is something that I enjoy to do. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching my live video, and I will see you on the next. Bye-bye. Same to you, Chanel. You too, Chanel. I mean, Lovely.